T, we got a Super Bowl that, and I know you're betting, man. I would love to see the preseason odds on this matchup. Do they go that deep with it? Like they put together matchups and stuff like that, or they just do like odds of who gonna make it and stuff?
No, I think it's just more like who gonna make it,
Right.
Super Bowl odds, that type of stuff.
Rams probably had decent odds. I
for
don't
sure.
know if the Bengals had decent. I
Nah,
would love to look at
they
it.
was stupid. They was stupid there.
Okay.
It was very, very, very high odds, very big odds.
So somebody that took them made some money.
I mean, at the beginning of the year, I said my bet was to pick them to win more games than they did last year. I think they were slated. I think they won like 4 games last year, and I picked them to win like. I figured they win like 8, 9. I figured they double that number because I think they made the right moves off season, and it's proven. It's had to been proven. It's definitely apparent. They're here. They're in the Super Bowl. So,
and Burrow got hurt last year, right?
Burrow got hurt. That's right. So and again, that was one of them ones that you kind of that's an easy bet to kind of look at. Okay, Burrow gone, your best player. Then you come back this year and odds are they ain't supposed to win but like 6. And you're like, okay, well, they're gonna win 8. They can win 8. He got his college teammate playing with him. I mean, come on now.
That makes sense.
So yeah. Burrow, the Bengals are here, man. They here. There ain't no turning back.
But nobody would have seen him here, I guess, other than my nephew, George Anthony Harmon Jr. You know what I'm saying? Your ass supposed to be on here tonight to talk about your Bengals. I texted you and you didn't respond. So there it is. Okay, we're talking the bank. He has criticized us, T. He has criticized us for not giving enough airtime to the Bengals. So here we go. They're in the show. So now they're on the show. Okay. Right. Bengals versus Rams. I'm gonna be 100. I'm still not buying it.
Buying what?
The Bengals.
Seriously?
Because of the defense. It just okay. I know it seems like their defense has gotten hot. Okay. But I look at what the Rams got over there, T. You got Aaron Donald, okay? You got Jalen Ramsey on the backside. You got Von Miller. You got stud guys defensively. You got you call him the MVP offensively, Cooper Kupp. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's MVP.
You got to revitalize OBJ. You got Cam Akers coming off an injury. You got the boy wonder, a motherfucker that's younger than us, Sean McVay. Even though Sean McVay did some questionable shit in the playoffs. Going like challenge flags, and he trying to nut up a bunch. He was trying to nut up. And Matt Stafford tried to give y'all the game. Throwing that thing, who was that? Y'all boy Tart.
Jakarski, Jakarski Tart.
That shit gonna bother him the rest of his life. That play gonna bother him if he gives a fuck about.
Oh, he does. He put it on him. He put it on himself. He put it on himself that was.
That's tough. That's tough, dog. That's tough. But I know all that. I know Stafford tried to give it away. I know Sean McVay kind of slick was finna do a choke job. And I know Burrow, they telling me he's the second coming of Joe Montana and Tom Brady. But I don't know if they can pull this bit. If they do this, this is a hell of a run now.
This is the greatest run. This is the greatest run you've ever seen. This ain't no hell of a run. This trumps.
You just coming with these big statements tonight. Hold on, let me give you what you deserve. There you go.
Okay, let me go back. Let me go back. I'm trying to remember now. Ravens were 2012, maybe.
Against y'all?
Against us. Yeah, I think they were a wild card.
That's 2012, I think.
And
we won ours on a wild card run.
And they made a run. I think Flacco made that nice long throw in the against Denver or something like that.
Yeah, that's blown coverage.
It was just stupid.
It happened.
All right.
It happened. All right.
Here's what I think people are missing is the Bengals.
Where are you taking me?
The Bengals. Okay, we're gonna pass the Raiders on. Let's just respectfully pass on the Raiders because that game, I think the Raiders had to do a whole lot to get in the dance, and they weren't prepared to play that playoff game. They were not going to be prepared to play that playoff.
They were happy to be there.
They were just there. They just
okay.
Hey, look, what they call those trophies? Participation trophies. They were just
trophy. Yeah.
Good. But when they played the Titans, and a lot of people were saying the front seven should put Burrow on his ass a lot.
Mm-hmm.
That's what a lot of people said. The front seven was going to give the Bengals problems, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they did. They sacked him 9 times. And it didn't fucking matter. It did not matter. So, do you give the credit to Burrow? Because Burrow didn't manufacture a lot of points in that game.
Mm-hmm.
But the defense did. I'm sorry. The defense did not allow a lot of points in that game. Defense did their job.
Okay.
You take the Chiefs game. Chiefs came out rolling first half. But the Bengals made adjustments in the second half, and they made Mahomes look not Jordan-esque, as we've said on this show previously.
Choke job by them, or are you giving that credit to the Bengals?
I'm giving that credit to the Bengals.
Okay, all right.
They made adjustments. Mm-hmm. See, we're too quick here in sports talk to say this team choked. No. Sometimes really good adjustments make the difference. They just make the difference. And a lot of people are not talking about Zach Taylor. I believe it's Zach Taylor that coaches for the Bengals and the adjustments he's made and the things he's done in this playoff. But their defense is no name.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, truthfully, their defense is truly no name outside of Eli Apple, who we don't give credit to. Eli Apple is burnt toast on the regular.
Mm-hmm.
And Trey Hendrickson. I don't know anybody else on their defense. Well, I do because I do watch. But in terms of just big time playmaking, wow factor, it ain't like what you got over there with the LA Rams in terms of a Donald, a Ramsey, a Von Miller, Eric Weddle coming back off retirement. I mean, there's cachet everywhere.
Right.
So, truthfully, here's where I'm at. I'm taking the Bengals in this Super Bowl. Because what do they have to lose? They're playing with house money. It's in LA's backyard with all this beautiful, glorious what you see. I mean, it's just beautiful. Stafford was the big hire, the great signing that got them to the Super Bowl. You got Odell, the washed Odell, as some would say, or the retread Odell, the locker room cancer, whatever you want to call Odell. But he's here. He's in the show. You got Aaron Donald, Madden 99 forever. And he just needs a ring to validate everything that people have been saying about him, to validate his career. Mm-hmm. The pressure is so high in LA. Joe over there with them shades on and them diamonds that he said wasn't fake, and it's like, hey, bro, what get the get? What's the problem?
See, he a bad motherfucker. Okay.
He ain't got nothing to lose.
That's true, T. That's fucking true.
You put Joe Burrow in the best spot he could be in. There's no pressure.
That's true.
None.
Okay. So look at what I'm saying, T. All right.
I'm listening.
You got Jamal. Let me put it like this.
Come on.
There are some reputations on the line in this Super Bowl.
Let's go. Where them reputations fall at?
Jalen Everybody want to say he is in the discussion as the top shutdown guy in this league.
Yep.
If he supposed to be that guy, he better follow Chase.
He better get it done.
Okay?
That's right.
Aaron Donald, they are telling me now look, again, we 84 boys. Both of us, 84 boys. Okay? Yep. So we babies in them 80s when Lawrence Taylor was sniffing that coke and winning MVPs and defensive player of the years and wreaking havoc. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
But they told me.
What'd they tell you?
That Aaron Donald, I need to start putting him in the class of a Lawrence Taylor. Mm-hmm. That's what they telling us. Okay. Mm-hmm. I need to see it then. He need to be wrecking shop. Mm-hmm. Von Miller, they want me to put him in the discussion with all these other legendary edge rushers that we've heard of, T. Mm-hmm. He need to be wrecking shop. Burrow need to be on his ass, not only on his ass, because you're right. He was on his ass previously, and he didn't give a fuck. He still made him play. They need to really. I need some strip sacks then. I need momentum plays then. I need took balls causing turnovers in this motherfucker. Now, don't just put them down. Take the ball from them. Otherwise, I got to look at you some type of way. Sean McVay don't need to put up that same what he put up 3 points against Belichick.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can't do this shit again now. You can't do this shit again. Cooper Kupp had me on my own damn show, a Packer fan, questioning if he is up there with Devontae Adams. T, I'm telling you right now, there are legacies on the line for the Rams. You just told me that as well. They got a lot to lose. But how do you step up here as a man who get paid to play this game, who can look back? This game can get some of these motherfuckers a jacket. Mm-hmm. This game might be able to get Aaron Donald jacket is already, they already fitted his ass. Mm-hmm. Okay? The way they talk about him, they fitted him.
That's right.
This game might get Jalen Ramsey a jacket.
Okay.
And you know what Burrow do with Chase. You got to go handle business, T. How can they not do this? How can they not?
It's simple.
When they thought they were going to have to face Patrick Mahomes, who you say you right. Even we used to tell Joe to stop, press the brakes. I can't cap what that boy did in that previous game was a divisional round.
Yeah,
what Mahomes did got me on the train. Okay, with the Jordan-esque shit. Mm-hmm. The Rams ain't even got to see that. They ain't got to see Reek. They ain't got to see Travis.
Okay? All right, so let me ask you a question real quick.
How do they fuck this up?
Let me ask you a question real quick.
Okay.
So, when you look at that Rams offense compared to that Chiefs offense, who you taking?
Chiefs.
And you saw what the Bengals did to the Chiefs.
But they were up. What were they up? 18?
They was up 18. But that's all we can say after that. After that, what do we say? We said the Bengals beat the Chiefs.
That's what we said.
Being up 18. So,
if we not say somebody's ass got tight? Can we not say what the fuck was going on over there? Can we not say the bonehead play call by a Hall of Fame head coach to not go ahead and take that 3 points at the end of the half?
No, Andy.
Nobody gonna call him out for that. If that was Mike Tomlin or something, he would fire him for a play call like that.
Andy Reid fumbled the bag about probably as worse as he did with the Eagles.
You know he used to fumble it a lot over there.
He fumbled it a lot with the Eagles. That's where we at. And look, he admitted to it. He stood up. He said, "I put my guy in the wrong spot, and I called the wrong play." And he's right. You should have kicked that 3 and moved on, and you probably wouldn't have been in the situation you'd been in. And they gave the Bengals life. That one play, it changed the whole game.
Okay, so are you telling me? Let's do the checklist. Fuck it.
Go ahead.
That's coaching.
Let's go.
Who box you? Who getting it? Who getting the check?
When we talking coaching, what we talking?
The head coach, OC, DC, the whole coach staff. Who got the check? Bengals or Rams?
It would be the Rams.
Okay.
Simply because the expectations of what they should be doing should trump anything the Bengals do. But now I will say this: when you get right down to it, the Bengals have been more impressive in terms of their staff than the Rams have. They almost tricked off the game against Tampa Bay. They almost tricked that off.
Mm-hmm.
And really, the 49ers game, we imploded. We imploded offensively. We weren't there. So really, we gave them a nugget. And they capitalized. But the Bengals, I flip it. The Bengals have been more impressive. If you want to talk about going into this game, the Bengals have been more impressive in terms of.
I want to know who you trusting. What staff you trusting?
I ain't trusting McVay. Cause I told you earlier this year. The pressure is on McVay. He got to deliver.
Okay. All right. Let quarterback play. You going Joku, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's go. Receiving core.
The Bengals.
So you just told me they got an MVP over here.
And what that mean?
You got OBJ to go with him.
Has he just went off just yet?
He just had 100 in the last game in the NFC Championship against y'all.
And he gave you 100. And what was the other time he done gave you another 100? He ain't gave you no other 100. He gave you some big catches here, big catches there.
That's what you need. 60, move the chain.
5 for 70, 6 for 80. That's what you get from Odell.
They give me double-digit points in fantasy in the PPR.
Well, we don't do fantasy in postseason though.
Running game.
That's a push for me.
Put it on some, T.
You want me to do it?
Put it on some.
I'll take Joe Mixon.
This man. All right. Front seven.
I'll take the Rams.
Secondary.
You seen what them Bengals have done, haven't you?
Let me make sure I'm notating this shit now.
Outside of what? Okay, both secondaries have not been impressive in different spots. The Rams secondary was not impressive against the Bucs. They let Mike Evans and them party walk on them to come back. So the Rams can be had. Just like the Bengals were had against the Titans. Second half, AJ Brown started getting off. So both secondaries can be had. So really, is it a matter of trusting the star power of the Rams or the play of the Bengals? The discipline. Who's doing what and who's doing what well? Because Jalen got cooked by Mike. Mike was the last catch that Brady had. Last touchdown catch Brady had. And Jalen gave that up. So Jalen can be had.
Okay. Yeah, that's true.
All right. So he lined up on Jamar. I hope he packed a sandwich. Because it's gonna be all night.
Who is gonna stop Cooper Kupp?
You're not gonna stop him. That's obvious. There ain't been a soul yet to stop him, and they ain't going to. And to be honest with you, I'd love to see him get 162 so he can break the postseason record. So he can further validate what I've said that he should be the MVP. But he can still get that L. He can still get that L.
So, okay. This is what I got from you so far.
Go ahead.
Okay. You went coach Bengals. You went QB Bengals. Receiving core Bengals. Running backs Bengals. Front seven Rams. Secondary, which was that?
That's really a push for me. Both of them can be had.
Okay, I'll give you.
I don't trust neither. I don't trust neither one of them secondary.
I'll let you put it on. I'll let you slide on that one. And unfortunately, I gotta say this. special teams. America knows why I hate to bring up special teams
Okay.
as a Green Bay Packer fan.
Right.
But I digress.
Right.
Special teams.
Heck, Rams, man. I'll be honest, the Rams. They're well coached. That special teams is well coached.
So what Tim G. Jacob, America, is predicting, based on what he is predicting, take your money to the boat and take the Bengals.
Take the points at least.
No, because it look like it's going to be a blowout.
No, ain't nobody say that.
T.
Based on that. Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4,
but
5,
wait a minute now.
6,
Wait a minute
7
now.
criteria.
Wait a minute.
You done gave the Bengals 1, 2, 3, 4.
Wait a minute.
4 of them things, and the Rams only 2.
Wait a minute. Again, we're not talking this kind of separation. We're talking just here to here. Mm-hmm. Okay. I trust Tyler Boyd, T. Higgins, Jamar Chase. That's a trio of guys that can get off and wreck your game plan any day of the week.
Okay.
Especially Jamar.
True.
Okay. Outside of, we like Odell. I feel like Odell and Cooper, I feel like this could be a shootout. So, yes, Cooper Kupp is hard to stop. And so is Odell. Mm-hmm. But if you telling me America walked into that game the week before, well, I guess this was last week, Chiefs, Bengals, and you said, man, Tyreek gonna get off, Travis gonna get off. Did you see it? Did you really see it?
Okay.
So
fair point.
So the Bengals got to be doing something right in their staff to be making the right game plans, the right things, doing the right things. And these guys, Bengals, are basically saying, we're not going to beat ourselves. We're going to follow the game plan to a T. And if it don't work, we're okay with that because we follow the game plan. And also, we just playing with house money. Mm-hmm. That's all they saying to you, America. Cincinnati's playing with house money. Nobody expected them to be here. I took them to the AFC Championship.
You did?
I didn't see Super Bowl. I'll be honest. Mm-hmm. But I'm glad they're here. And I'm telling you who I'm betting on. It's Bengals. Win, lose, I'm going down with the ship. You finna make Burrow a whole lot of money. That's what they finna do.
I fuck with Joku. I fuck with him. Okay. But I'm gonna take Rams.
Go ahead.
I might be wrong. I might be wrong. If I'm wrong, it's gonna be because of Stafford doing something stupid. Okay. The same guy who I said preseason can spin it. I told you I saw him in the NFC North all them years. Okay. He can spin it. Mm-hmm. But sometimes he'll spin that motherfucker to the other team. Mm-hmm. So if he does something stupid,
what's the word on McVay if he don't get this done? Because he should win this. In a lot of people's eyes, he should win this. This is his to win.
2 appearances, they ain't gonna let him go. Ain't gonna be no pressure. Like,
well, no, I ain't saying like that. I'm just saying the whole boy wonder thing. This is the guy that was the state player of the year over Calvin Johnson.
See, this is how I look at it too. Especially this year. That organization went all the fuck in. If it was a guy who could be got, their name was in the shit. Mm-hmm. Shit, they tried to get my quarterback. They inquired about Aaron Rodgers in the offseason, remember?
Right, I do.
They were aggressive.
I do.
They got Matt Stafford. They got Von Miller. They got OBJ. They gave this man pretty much everything you need. And I'm gonna be 100. This gives me pause. I ain't gonna hide from this, America. This gives me pause. I'll try not to bring this up. Thought my brother Tim G. Jacob was gonna hit me with it. but he was sparing me. Y'all know how I keep talking about the top 10 defense, top 10 scoring defense.
Mm-hmm.
And I just kind of talked about Cincinnati's defense. For the year, Cincinnati defense was number 17 in the league in scoring defense.
Mm-hmm.
The Rams were only 15. The Rams, throughout the year, were 21.9 to the Bengals, 22.1. Basically, you can call that a statistical draw. They right there. That shouldn't be.
Why
Look
not?
at all the folks we just said they got. Defensively. But see, this is what I was talking about with my team. When you got somebody as the head coach, and their claim to fame is play calling, offensive play calling, right. I tend to wonder, and I would love to study your 49ers. I tend to wonder, how do these offensive geniuses manage the whole team?
Right.
Because you get one of these offensive geniuses and they over there, I see them holding this play sheet. Do I see them going over there and talking to their defensive coordinator? Did you go have a chat with the defense? You know what I'm saying? And try to motivate. Do I hate see you getting on the special team, or do I just see you, what's the next play?
Right.
There ain't nowhere in the hell with all these motherfuckers that got on that team. That should have been a top 5 defense.
I agree.
So that gives me pause.
Because remember now, their DC went. This is the head coach in LA at the Chargers.
Mm-hmm.
So, they lost that year in the locker room, and now they got a whole new guy. I can't remember. I think it's Vance Joseph. I can't remember who the defense coordinator is.
Yeah, because last year their defense was top 10. If I'm not mistaken, they were top 10. I'm gonna double check myself real quick, but I think I remember them being stellar in terms of scoring defense last year.
But now remember, they lost a lot on the defensive end of the ball. They lost 2 of their corners.
But look at these names we talking about. These are Von Miller. Is he gonna have to wait on his jacket? He gonna have to. This is a Super Bowl champion, Super Bowl MVP.
He shouldn't.
Is he a 100-sack guy? I don't know. I had to look it up.
He shouldn't.
Aaron ain't waiting a damn. They ain't gonna make him wait 5 years.
They already got his sizes right now.
His shit sized up. Jalen Ramsey, he gonna get in. I don't know if he's gonna be first ballot or not, but he gonna get. These are motherfucking, but these looking like his names.
They got to be impeccable. The pressure is going to be on. You're in your home stadium trying to win this.
But is it a home for real though? They telling me y'all dominated that bitch.
Well,
they telling me y'all took that bitch over.
We soaked it in. We soaked it up.
But Super Bowl game, you get them prices like a motherfucker. Like who gonna be up in that bitch?
Stupid. I'm just saying, it's a home game. The Rams should do this. They should win this, but I'm gonna take the team that is playing with house money, that has nothing to lose. Yeah. If they lose bad, all they're gonna say is, man, it's Cincinnati. But
they had the number 1 defense in all of the league last year.
There you go. Now you think that defense gonna stop that trio that's coming in there?
So maybe I don't know. Maybe I'm missing something. You gotta look at the injury situation. You would know better than I would because you're an NFC West guy. I need to before this game. Mm-hmm. I need to go look at some things and see how much time some of their key guys missed this year to see why they went from number 1 scoring defense last year to number 15 this year.
I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why, in my opinion. They lost a lot of guys in free agency. They had a lot of guys that walked. And I do think changing coordinators makes a difference. They were okay up front, but definitely not what they were last year. I just truly think that whole locker room changed, and then with the free agency thing, it changed. It changed, man.
They got to get it done too.
Burrow will win it.
All right. Y'all heard him. Y'all heard him, America. George, you heard him. Okay, he taking the Bengals. I'm taking the Rams. America, y'all chime in and tell us who y'all got. That'd be a good one. Put it on something.
Get your square sheets.
Oh, you know they're going to do that. My kids wanted me to tell y'all to make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Follow me across all social media platforms. Like the videos and share them. Did I forget anything?
And turn on the post notifications.
Y'all heard them. And also, visit Statement Tees, LLC.com and shop with us. That's Statement Tees. Every t-shirt you wear
makes a statement.